HCL Tech has not lived up to what markets were anticipating, let me put it this way, whether it is on the growth front or whether it is on the margin front. And that I think is for me the big messaging that, there was a time when all IT companies would move in sync with each other. Numbers, what you would get from TCS at the beginning of the earnings season, by and large would apply to the entire large cap IT sector, and traces of there were also visible in the mid cap IT sector. But I guess now there is a very sharp differentiation which has started, and the differentiation is happening at a time when the size of the pond or the size of the pie is actually increasing. So the quarterly numbers are telling you that while large companies are growing, there is going to be a big shift in who gets the maximum from this pie. That I think is going to be the real differentiating factor in terms of which stocks will outperform and which stocks will now underperform. I genuinely feel that if interest rates they remain low globally, growth stocks have a scope of outperforming, which means your big tech, your social media stocks, and a flavor of that I think would be visible in Indian IT companies as well. That's second. Third, the challenge what I see, Aisha, is that suddenly there is a big re-rating which has happened in mid-cap IT stocks, and there are a lot of mid-cap IT stocks which are trading at a premium to large-cap IT stocks. That's where you got to be careful. You got to be careful and say that, look, I want to give premium to large-cap IT companies for a reason, but I do not want to give that same pole positioning to mid-cap IT stocks. While HCL Tech today will underperform and it's in large-cap IT stock, you got to be a bit careful and a bit wary of the kind of built-up and excitement which suddenly has come up in the mid-cap IT space. Not all mid-cap IT companies will do well, but there is going to be a differentiating factor which I think we need to assess. Now, this rising tide phenomenon where all IT stocks went up, I think that's certainly, surely behind us.